Do you feel like you're being left behind with investment opportunities, watching opportunities pass you by while other people seem to effortlessly grow their wealth? Well, it's called FOMO, fear of missing out, and it's everywhere in investing right now, especially in the recent surge in Bitcoin. My DMs have gone nuts with people asking me, should they get in? And what I'm seeing is this classic example of the best time to plant a tree scenario. And this is actually causing severe anxiety and even depression in people, and it's absolutely nuts. So here's the good news. FOMO doesn't have to control you. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to cut through the noise, understand where you fit as an investor, and take practical steps to build wealth. Let's go. All right, let's start by simplifying the complicated world of investments. Most people overthink it, but every investment can be categorized into 4 boxes. Number 1 is low risk, low return. Think about savings account, it's safe, but it's slow to grow. Number 2 is high risk, low return. So for example, the most common one I see here is startup businesses, because people don't know how to start businesses properly, and they're exciting at first, but usually very unrewarding. Number 3 is high risk, high return. Penny stocks are a classic example, big potential, but very, very dangerous. IPOs, ICOs, meme coins, all that kind of stuff. And then number 4 is low risk, high return. And this is the sweet spot. This is often achieved by skilled traders, disciplined traders who are consistently profitable. So take a moment to reflect on which of these categories match you personally and your goals. Now here's the big question. Once people figure out their category, the next question is always, how quickly can I double or triple my money? That's the most common question that comes next. And here's where things get interesting. All right, so the rule of 72 and 105. Let's talk some maths down here. Now don't worry, it's going to be simple. The rule of 72 tells you how long it will take to double your money. So all you do is divide 72 by the annual return rate. So at 6%, it will take you 12 years. At 9%, it will take you 8 years. At 12%, 6 years, and so on and so on and so on until you get 72, and it will take you 1 year. And if you want to triple your money, you just use 105 instead, and the same principle applies. If you're a good trader and you're generating 30 to 40% per year with no withdrawals, for example, you're looking at doubling your money in approximately 2 years. The quickest I've ever doubled my account from trading alone was in just over 18 months, and I've only done that once. I've done it a few times in other investments, but those allocations of my entire pot, those allocations are made up of 2 components. And the considerations that I use, and I recommend that you use, are these 2 questions. The first one is, what is your risk tolerance? And the second one is, what is your time horizon? Because here's the truth, successful investing isn't about picking the perfect stock or trend. It's a mindset. And you can shift how you think about risk, reward, and time. And if you do that, you'll be leagues ahead of the average investor or trader. I can't tell you what to invest in. I can help you think in terms of making the right decision that's right for you. And if you can learn how to think right, you'll double your money. So now I'm going to explain what factors will help you become a better investor, and these actionable steps, which you can do now, are going to help you get better immediately. So number 1 is specialize. Specialize in something. The most successful investors focus on what they know, whether it's property or art or stocks. Pick a niche and master it. Double down on that. I know people who are art collectors who have no idea about crypto. I know people who are property investors who have no idea about fine wine, but they all make a lot of money. The second one is avoid emotional investing. Emotions are the enemy of logic. Invest with your head, not your heart. And remember, you're not a consumer, you're an investor. Investing is not an emotional game. As soon as you become emotionally attached to the investment, you've lost. You often hear people say that you have to invest in what you buy. That's not true. Warren Buffett would be in a diabetic coma from all the Coca-Cola that he had drunk if that was the case. He buys Coca-Cola because he's an investor and not a consumer. So do not invest based on emotions, invest based on logic. Number 3 is think like a business owner. If you own a stock, you own part of a company. You're its leadership. You own growth plans. So take your role as an owner seriously. When you own a stock in a company, you own a piece of that company. People forget about this when they're investing, and you should really get your head around that, because You're a business owner as soon as you start investing anyway. You're about risk and reward and profit and loss. So by appreciating that, it can make you a better investor. Do you check the P&L? Do you know the board of directors? Do you know the company plans for growth? Well, you should, because it's your company. And if you don't, then you're just hoping and praying. If you're investing in Bitcoin, do you understand it? Do you understand blockchain? Do you use the technology? Do you know the technology? Do you know who's adopting it and investing in it in the economy? All right, number 4 is embrace, buy, and hold. Patience beats impatience every time. Those who consistently buy and hold will outperform everyone who's chasing quick wins. Plus, if you're buying something to sell, you are trying to trade it, which means you need skill, not luck. So the more you can buy something to keep holding it, the less likely you'll be shaken out of that investment by emotion and end up what lots of people have done with Bitcoin recently. So look, investing doesn't have to feel overwhelming or out of reach. By categorizing your investments, understanding realistic returns, and cultivating that right mindset, you're already ahead of the game. FOMO? Forget it. Your journey is your journey. So if you take these principles and you apply them and start building wealth, you'll build the wealth that you deserve. Don't worry about missing out now. There's always opportunities. And also, there's much more to life than catching a big money win. You're here to enjoy your life and be present. You don't want to be run by some unicorn that you know nothing about. Having said that, if you do want to learn how to hone this skill and learn more, you can always check out my program in the description. But if this video gave you some clarity, let me know in the comments. What's one investment principle that you're going to focus on this week? Let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video, because it might just help someone take back control of their finances as well. See you in the next one.